A lot of you are talking about Chris Evans because speaking about opening up, he opened up about his anxiety and how it almost made him quit acting. On the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast, have a listen.
I kind of started having little mini panic attacks on set. They were enough to throw me a bit and enough to make me question if I was on the right path. Sometimes it takes a little bit of a nightmare to wake you up. And I really started to think, I'm not sure if this is the right thing for me. I'm not sure if I'm feeling as healthy as I should be feeling.
Now, Chris also repeatedly turned down playing Captain America because he was anxious over the magnitude of the role. Chris says he eventually went to a therapist and consulted with Iron Man actor Robert Downey Jr., who urged him not to base his decision on fear. Al, have you ever turned anything down based on fear alone?
It's not turning. I think you kind of almost self-turn it down by not preparing yourself. I think a lot of people drink before an audition. I think a lot of people, if you think about all the entertainers, anybody with a high-pressure job, cops, EMTs, they all tend to fall into substance abuse because anything with a high-pressure job, the way that you release that is usually by alcohol or drugs afterwards, and it adds up. And I'm glad he's seeking mental health rather than trying to self-medicate, which a lot of people do.
Yes, so well said. Erica, you and I have talked a lot about our anxiety. You've talked about your panic attacks. Have you ever had it sabotage one of your previous work experiences or an opportunity?
Well, not specifically, but I think what Al is saying is absolutely correct. Sometimes we self-sabotage and it's not intentional. It's more like it's coming from a deep place, like we do it anyway, but it's not like you wake up and say, I'm going to self-sabotage today. I think one thing that he said that was so important was the importance of mentorship. Someone who has walked that walk and been through it before you. I have been very fortunate lately to be able to speak to some people who have been in media for quite some time, and the things that I get very anxious about saying the wrong thing, being very responsible for the messages that I'm projecting. Just having conversations with people who are generous with their time has helped me tremendously. And honestly, the panic has subsided since I've allowed myself to do that.
I'm happy to hear that, Erica. That's
By the way,
great
Erica's
news.
better than me. I have self-sabotaged. I went to the Guy Code audition. Remember that show, Guy Code on MTV?
Oh, yeah.
I was hammered.
That's how well I know you, Al.